Greetings to all. Welcome to Future of this Academy. Today we are going to see the daily current affairs of June 25th. Today we are going to deal the topics of Testa River, surrogacy laws, the Union and its territory part 1 of the Constitution, and the term of MP. So these are all the topics today we are going to discuss. First topic is about Testa River. So we have to know about what is Testa River, their source and their distribution and their tributaries. This river is a major right bank tributary of the Brahmaputra, which is known as Jamuna in Bangladesh, flowing through the India and Bangladesh. It originates in the Himalayas near the Tosha Lahamo Lake in Sikkim and flows to the south through West Bengal before entering Bangladesh. The source for this river is Pahruni Glacier, Kangzi Glacier, and Chohlahmo Lake are also considered the source of this river. The river basin distribution is seen in major portion of the river basin lies in India, only 70% of it in Bangladesh. The river joins the Brahmaputra in Bangladesh before it flows into the Bay of Bengal after meeting with Ganges and the Meghna. The two major barrages constructed on Testa are Gajaldoba, which is in West Bengal, and Duwani in Bangladesh. So these are all the large barrages constructed on this river. Now what are the tributaries seen in this river? It has two tributaries such as left bank tributary and right bank tributary. In the left bank it has Lachung, Chu, Chakung, Chakung Chu, Dikchu, Rani Kola, and Rangpu Chu. So these are the left bank tributaries. In right bank tributaries we have Zimu Chu, Rangyong Chu, and Rangit River. So these are the right bank tributaries. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about surrogacy laws. Now, the women government employees can take 180 days of maternity leave in case of they have children through surrogacy after amendments were announced to a 50-year-old rule of the center. It was allowed the commission mother, the intending mother of the child born through the surrogacy, with a childcare leave besides paternity leave of 15 days of commissioning father. In case of surrogacy, the surrogate as well as the commissioning mother with less than two surviving children may be granted maternity leave of 180 days. A female government servant and single male government servant childcare leave for a maximum period of 730 days during entire service for taking care of two elder surviving children, where for rearing or looking after any of their needs, such as in education, sickness, and the like other things. So here surrogacy means a surrogate, sometimes also called as gestational carrier, is a woman who conceives, carries and gives birth to child for another person or couple. The surrogate agrees to give the child to that person or couple after the birth. There are two types of surrogacies. They are, the first one is commercial surrogacy. Next is altruistic surrogacy. In commercial surrogacy, it includes surrogacy or its related procedures undertaken for a monetary benefit or reward exceeding the basic medical expenses and insurance coverage. In altruistic surrogacy, it involves no monetary compensation to the surrogate mother or other than medical expense and insurance coverage during the pregnancy. Here, now surrogacy in India is seen in since 1978, surrogacy has been practiced in India, which is also known as having high rate of reproductive tourism and being a burgeoning hub of the fertility industry. Although commercial surrogacy was made legal, no bill or explicit rule was created and put into effect. This led to a sharp rise in uncontrolled surrogacy in India by low-cost fertility clinics. Now, the key provisions of Regulation Act 2021 says that regulation of surrogacy. The Act prohibits commercial surrogacy and also altruistic surrogacy. The Act permits surrogacy when it is for intending couples who suffer from proven infertility in altruistic, not for commercial purposes, not for producing children for sale, prostituting or other forms or exploitation, and for any other condition or disease specified through regulations. Also, it says about the eligibility criteria for surrogate mother. To obtain a certificate from an appropriate authority, the surrogate mother has to be close relative of the intending couple, also to be an ever married woman having a child of her own, also to be in 25 to 35 years of old, not have been surrogate mother earlier, also have a certificate of medical and psychological fitness. The surrogate mother cannot provide her own gametes for surrogacy. So, the registration of surrogacy clinics is it cannot undertake surrogacy or its related procedures unless they are granted registration by appropriate authority. Also, the National and State Surrogacy Board says that the central and state government shall constitute the National Surrogacy Board and the state surrogacy boards respectively. The offence and penalties are seen under this is the Act creates certain offences, that is, undertaking or advertising commercial surrogacy, exploiting the surrogate mother, also selling or importing human embryo or gametes for surrogacy, and abandoning, exploiting, or disowning a surrogate child. So these are the some of the offences seen under this laws. That's all from this topic. Our next topic is about the Union and its territory, Part 1 of the Constitution. Here the Part 1 of Indian Constitution is titled The Union and its Territory. It includes article from 1 to 4. Part 1 is the compilation of laws pertaining to the Constitution of India. As a country and the Union of State, it is made up of this. Now we have to know about Article 1, 2 and 3. The Article 1 is name and territory of the Union. So under this it says about India, that is Bharat shall be the union of state. It says under class 1. And the next class 2 it says about the states and the territories thereof shall be specified in the first schedule. In class 3 it says about the territory of India shall comprise. Under this 3 class we have subclasses, that is in A it says about the territories of the states. In B it says about the union territories specified in the first schedule, and in C it says about such other territories as may be acquired. Next, the Article 2. In Article 2 it says about admission or establishment of new states. Under this, a parliament may by law admit into the new or establish new states on such terms and conditions as it thinks fit. For example, Article under 2A, Sikkim to be associated with the Union. Next, Article 3, formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. In this, it says that a form of new state by separation of territory from any state or by uniting two or more states or parts of states or by uniting. Increases the area of any state also comes under this. Also diminish the area of any state and alter the boundaries of any state. Also the alter the name of any state all comes under Article 3. In Article 4, it says that laws made under Article 2 and 3 to provide for the amendment of the first and fourth schedule and supplemental, incidental, and constitutional matters. In this, it says any law referred to an Article 2 or Article 3 shall contain such provisions for the amendment of the first schedule and the fourth schedule as may be necessary to give effect to the provisions of the law, and may also contain such as supplemental, incidental, consequential provisions as Parliament may deem necessary. Next, it also says that no such law as aforesaid shall have been deemed to be amended for this constitution for the purpose of Article 368. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about term of MP. The 5-year term of Lok Sabha MP begins when the Election Commission of India declares the result as per the Section 73 of the Representation of People Act 1951. From the point, MPs are entitled to certain rights as elected representatives. For instance, they start receiving their salary and allowances from the date of the ECI notification after the 2024 general elections. The ECI declared the results on June 6. Additionally, the start of their term means that MPs switch party allegiance their political party can request the Speaker to disqualify them from Parliament under the Anti-Defection Law. Now, the Parliamentary Oath. The third schedule of the Constitution contains the Parliamentary Oath. Through this, members swear or affirm to bear true faith and allegiances to the Constitution of India, uphold India's sovereignty and integrity, and faithful discharge to their duties. Now, what are the importance of this parliamentary oath? Winning the election and starting the term does not automatically allow an MP to participate in House proceedings. An MP must take an oath or affirmation as prescribed by Constitution under Article 99 to debate an oath in the Lok Sabha. An exception exists for ministers who are not elected parliament. They can participate but not vote in House proceedings for up to 6 months while they secure a seat in either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Now, what are the evolution of oath over these years? The draft constitution prepared by the committee chaired by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar initially did not involve God in any oaths, emphasizing a solemn and sincere promise to uphold the constitution. During the Constitution Assembly discussions, members like K.T. Shah and Mahavir Tyagi proposed amendments to include God in President oath. They argued that it would provide a divine sanction for believers while allowing non-believers to affirm solemnly. Now, what are the process seen here? Before taking the oath or affirmation, MPs must submit their election certificate to the Lok Sabha staff. Their requirement was introduced after 1957 incident where a mentally unsound individual posed as an MP and took the oath. MPs can they take their oath and affirmation in English or in any other 22 languages specified in the Constitution. About half of the MPs take their oath in Hindi or English, with Sanskrit also becoming popular in recent years. MPs must use the name on their election certificate and adhere to text on oath. Deviations such as adding suffixes or prefaces are not recorded, and MPs may be asked to retake the oath. While oaths and affirmation are personal choice, 87% of MPs swore in the name of God in the last Lok Sabha, with the remaining 13% affirming allegiance on Constitution. Some MPs alternate between swearing by God and affirming across different terms. So that's all from our today's topics. To read this document, you can visit our website. Our website link have been provided in the description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Thank you.